What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see by the title, we are tuning the truck today. Right now I'm on my way back up to Leroy's. I had to take it up there this morning because we're going to run an overhead on it, and he wanted to make sure it was going to be cooled down to do the overhead. So I dropped it out there this morning. I'm heading back up there. He's going to help me do the overhead and show me how to do it because I don't know how. I've never done one. Because then we're going to be putting a max effort tune on this truck. So I want to make sure it's running 100% because we are going to be maxing out all the stock stuff. So it's stock injector, stock cam, stock turbos, the stock compound ACERT turbos. So this should be able to support a pretty good amount of horsepower. But right now we're just trying to get basically the max amount of horsepower out of it so that I can get it ready for the pulls in about 2 weeks. And I still need to buy drive tires and stuff, so I don't know sponsors or anything yet. It'd be nice if anyone wants to sponsor the truck, let me know. We're going to be taking it to a lot of local pulls. More so probably next year. We're going to take it to at least a couple this year, kind of get the feel for it. But next year we're going to try to do a lot more. And then we obviously would like to try to do on-away next year. It's a little bit harder because it is a long ways away, and I need to at least buy a trailer that I can haul up there, where like the local pulls I can at least just drive the truck there. So that's basically my limiting factor for on-away and some of these other places that are really far away. But we're at least going to do all the local pulls if we can. Yeah, we're going to have some fun with it. My biggest limiting factor right now is going to be the fact that I don't got full lockers yet. So hopefully next year we can throw a cutoff underneath of it with the right style suspension, and then it'll have full lockers as well. We didn't get much video, but I'm going to kind of give you guys a rundown on what we've done. So in the last video, as you've seen, we did new oil for T6, and then we did new filters, both for oil and fuel. And then yesterday we did an overhead, ran the codes, and obviously did the tuning. For doing the overhead, Cat typically gives you 3 thousandths, give or take a little bit for tolerances. We set everything on the tight side for more power because this is a truck it's just a toy. It doesn't get worked, so instead of setting things a little bit looser and letting them tighten up over time, we set things a little bit tighter. With that being said, the intake is usually set around 15 thousandths and the exhaust is usually around 30. We did 12 and 27. We did them 3 thousandths tighter, so we did it on the tight side. Same with the Jake brakes. We did, I think he said 34 thousandths, typically 35 is where they want to be. We did 32 thousandths for the Jake brakes. And then we did a new tune, and he shut off the IVAs. We backed the IVAs all the way out, and then he shut those off in the tune. And then he turned off some of the other emissions stuff, like this coolant valve. It's something to do with like temps. I don't remember exactly what he called it. It didn't work anyway because the wiring is so rotted, but now I don't have a check engine light, and the truck runs phenomenal now. Before we had a lot of problems where it just felt like it would kind of fall on its face, where like you'd go to rev it and it just didn't rev real good, and then when you'd lay into the throttle it was kind of laggy, and then it'd pull real hard, and then about 1600 it'd fall on its face and didn't want to go. Runs good now. The problem we're going to run into, don't know when, could be in this video right now, it could be a year from now. The C15 ACERT has high compression pistons. When you turn it up, that becomes a problem. With the IVA shut off, Leroy wasn't the one that told me this, but another guy from another shop told me with the IVA shut off, this engine is like a 19:1 compression ratio, which is really high. So realistically, to fix that, I have to put low compression pistons in it. And I was recommended to do that before I put the single turbo on. So I don't know when we're going to do the single turbo conversion. I really want to. I'd rather have the single turbo, but obviously that costs a lot of money. So if there's any companies that want to do a partial sponsorship or a full sponsorship or whatever for like an in-frame kit or something, or turbo or manifold, anything like that, just hit me up at my email in the description. We're going to be doing all the local pulls with this truck hopefully next year. We're going to try to hit a couple this year, now that we're getting a little bit closer to being set up, but it is going to need an in-frame. She's already sweating some horsepower, which it was doing before already, but it's probably going to be a little worse now with the added boost. And then next year, hopefully in the spring, we're going to be doing a different cutoff so that we can have full lockers. So this year is going to be some testing, some playing, and then hopefully next year get a little bit more serious with it. I don't know if I can afford to do an in-frame in it before next year or not, because we are still trying to put some money aside, obviously, to build a shop here at some point. The tuning is max effort, so everything's turned all the way up. So much fuel and everything. It is a max effort tune. They shoot for like 1,000 horse. The turbos hold us back. So I'm gonna guess for realistically between 800 and 900 horse. Again, it's all stock injectors, stock turbos, everything. It's a fully stock Cat rebuild. So it's got like 600,000 on the overhaul. I don't know. We're gonna take you guys for a little ride, get Morgan's reaction too. I got the GoPro because Morgan's never been in a truck that was fast. It's been fast. This is the first truck I've ever driven that's been anywhere near this. It's pretty nuts for just being literally a stock truck with a tune. So we're gonna fire it up, let it warm up a little bit, and then go for a little rip. Oh, God, you fucking kidding. I'm gonna have to put a starter in it. Just close the freaking hood.
Like, do you want me to like twist it to start it?
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go for a little drive, show you guys kind of what it's about. I have to drive for a little bit though, let it warm up, because it's been sitting all day and since yesterday. Once we get the truck warmed up, we'll be back, kind of show you what it's going to do, and then we got a camera set up to give you Morgan's reaction. data logging on it. I might bump the RPM, have him bump the RPMs down a little bit, and I don't know. I think it needs valve springs for that much RPM. That's a little too much, a little more than I like. So there you have it. It's a max effort tune. I do think I have an injector issue. It seemed like it was cutting out a little bit. I don't feel like it was pulling quite as hard today. Hopefully I didn't already blow the head gasket. I really need to get some low compression pistons. So I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit with the engine fan, and then we're gonna call it a night. Probably not drive it too much more until I can pull it so I don't break it. Unless Leroy feels like maybe doing a data log on it, it probably wouldn't hurt. Knocked all the dirt off. Yeah, I didn't like that 30. I'm pretty sure it turned over 3,000. It's a 3,000 RPM tune, but I'm pretty sure it turned more than that. I don't know. I think we're gonna bump her down with a limiter on it. I think just ask him to blow it up. Well, if you guys want to keep seeing shit, we're probably gonna end up blowing this thing up at some point. Hopefully not, but I think the time's or I think it's coming. Just because it's Acer with high compression pistons. So if you want to see the videos, and hopefully you guys are liking this content, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Shit's gonna get rowdy. Peace. She ain't blown up yet. She's good. I do think I got an injector that's kind of I think we need to do is do a little data log. I think we need to do a little data log and maybe bump the RPM down to like 28, and then put a limiter on it. I don't know. I'll do some talking to Leroy.